his post position inside before he converts.
Clarkson kicks to Gibson. Right wing. The pass to Jerebko.
It's not going in now.
San Antonio again missing. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mack, the pass to Crawford. Shoots. Here's Cousins. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Clarkson kicks to Jerebko. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the second free throw, good.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to field that preferred starting five a lot last year.
Screen by Jones. Mack dishes to Jones. He feeds it to Crawford. Gibson with the steal. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Oh, that's not the move.
The long shot is off. Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. What, 22 games played with the starting lineup of Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter?
And, you know, the Spurs would go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA.
Clock is at 3. Here's Clarkson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now a 6-point Spurs lead. There's Crawford with the 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 6. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Knicks trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Crawford out there with Shelvin Mack. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Villar in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now, here's Clarkson. The feed to Heinrich. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh.
Kicks it to Mack. From deep. Spurs leading by 4. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. They set the screen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Villar. He kicks it to Gasol. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
Now here's Nowitzki. He's got 11. But 3. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Johnson, the pass to Crawford. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spurs leading by 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A different look now for San Antonio. Luol Deng is checked in for Jerebko. And Tony Parker subbed in for Kirk Hinrich. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for New York. The Spurs making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Smith checked in for Johnson. Six to shoot. Parker drives in. Nowitzki, that's for 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Knicks trail by 5. And stolen by Nowitzki. Outside Deng. Over to the wing. Parker outside. That's good. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Screen by Cousins. And Mack kicks to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
Thompson, he's checked in for New York. So he gets them both. And back to Cousins last year. He was the first Sacramento King to appear in an All-Star game, which is hard to believe in over a decade. That is a long stretch, a long drought.
I'll tell you what, no question he's been doing a lot of heavy lifting here early in his career. But I tell you what, you surround him with some sick talent, and I can see rings in this young man's future.
Now, here's Parker. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And the shot is good. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And San Antonio has possession after New York gets the 3. Nowitzki a screen. 6 to shoot. No good. Good work defensively by Gasol. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Cousins against Nowitzki. No good from Cousins. The Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Clarkson dishes to Parker. Nowitzki outside. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Martin's checked in for San Antonio.
I tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
Here's Gasol. Rejected by Nowitzki. And he gets it to go. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Talking about Luol Deng, his consistency year to year has been outstanding. Over 11 seasons, Greg, if you look at his averages across every category, they're remarkably similar.
And here's a guy can score from anywhere. Great mid-range game, makes plays for his teammates, rebounds at both ends. He is versatile and bankable.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
The Spurs making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Jones checked in for Gasol. Johnson comes in for Smith. Tony Allen's checked in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Williams in for Mack. Parker passes to Deng. There's the screen. That's a 2 from Martin. No luck. So New York will take it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Perry Jones.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Now here's Parker. And the rejection by Cousins. Outside Williams. Passes it to Johnson. Screen by Jones. Johnson can't get it to go.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That drops.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Here's Jones. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
There's the screen.
Off him, Stanley.
Feeds
Shit.
to Kaminsky. Deng gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trailed by 6. Jones, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Deng, here we go. Another miss by Deng.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Williams kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Johnson. On the wing, Williams. Here's Cousins. And a foul called on